Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, Carolan.
Enjoy the Goldylocks Productions presentation of the In the Psychic Flow Show with Carolan Carey.
Hey everyone, welcome to In the Psychic Flow. So good to be here tonight with all of you. I hope we're going to have some more people joining on. Oh, here's Jeremy Ryden here. He's sneaking in here. I guess he's going to have a question for us tonight. We have a special guest who I'm going to bring on in a moment. I just want to do a couple of announcements. We're going to post the links for my masterclass, Mediumship, Developing Communication Skills this week. So we have 4 weeks. We had one last week, which you can purchase. You can join our group and see all of our master classes, spirit circles. You can become a patron, and we're going to put that link up so that you can join us for the price of a cup of coffee once a month. You can join Goldylocks Productions group and network with us and watch our little private shows that we do on Monday afternoons, all the radio show hosts, the master classes, which are beginning this month. I had one last week, another one this week. So I hope that you will join me for that. You can purchase last week's as well. We have Spirit Circle coming up. So my class is this Saturday at 4 o'clock to 12. And that evening, 8 o'clock, we have a Spirit Circle, which is like dynamic. For the price of a 15-minute slot, you'll get 5 to 6 of us for quickie readings, just you and all of us. So I think that's a pretty cool deal to do, right? Sort of like speed dating, but it's speed reading. So please join us for that. What else do we have coming up? So we're going to post the links for that. Don't forget to join me tomorrow for developing spirit communication skills. And what else do I want to tell you? Okay, don't forget, if you're on Facebook, like us, Goldylocks Productions Facebook page, Goldylocks Productions YouTube channel. Make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll know when we're back on live, okay? So wherever you're watching us, please like it because we like all the kudos that we can get. We really appreciate that. We have a dynamic group of show hosts, and we have a lively time, so please join us. It'll be fabulous, okay? So we welcome you. Also, let's see. We have a great interview tonight, mini readings. So jump on here. Kelly Jo Psychic is with us this evening. Kelly Jo, you there? She's coming. She's having a little delay, and she should be right on. She's going to join us. I think she had to back out and come back on. Kelly Jo's website is kellyjopsychic.com. Hopefully we'll get her back up here in a moment. Hi, Laura Romero. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Jeremy Ryden, nice to see you. He's one of our show hosts. Laura Romero, one of our show hosts. It's great to see you guys on here. I have to keep talking until we get Kelly Jo back on. Kelly Jo, let me do her bio while we're waiting for her. She is a phenomenal psychic. Paranormal investigator. She has been a crime scene investigator. She's helped the police. What else does she do? Let's see. There's absolutely fabulous reading. She is sort of one kind of person that I can say to you that she's a jack of all trade and master of all of them, actually. She can do house cleansing of your ghosties or a little annoying whatever they are, poltergeists, whatever they are. She can do that for you. She gives a dynamite reading. She does mediumship and psychic work, paranormal investigation. She's done psychic archaeology. She's really quite talented. There she is. Thanks for joining us, Kelly.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm so glad you came back on. You look great. I was just doing your introduction. KellyJoPsychic.com is your website, right? And I think we're going to have some very interesting people looking for readings tonight. You have your own show. I did not mention that in your bio. You have your own show, Biscuits and Tea Mystic, on Blog Talk Radio. And you were on, was that Mondays?
Yes, Mondays at 7 o'clock Eastern.
Okay. And you have a special guest coming up this month on the 21st. And who is that?
Her
Who's coming
name
on your show?
is Andrea, and she is a medium, and I'm excited to have her on.
Oh, that's great. Kelly Jo does mostly readings on her show. So she is very well versed in this rapid fire method, right, Kelly Jo, of nailing it. I want to say, if you don't want the truth, don't ask the question.
Right, because it's going to come out anyway.
Yeah. It reminds me of my dart days, in the bar, playing darts. That was 100 million years ago. But she has these rapid fire answers, and she won't lead you astray. So Kelly has a big heart, but she will just nail that. Like most of us that are, when you have it, you have it, and there's no sugarcoating it, right?
No, it just comes out.
Oh, it just comes out. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah. Well, I think when it's honest and a truthful spirit communication, that's how you work. You have guides and teachers, right?
Yes.
Working with you. And how you get your messages, how do they come into you, Kelly? They just come like...
Well, I say a prayer before I do any reading, and I ask for their highest good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm always asking, is this what the person, I don't analyze it, but I ask that it be helpful. Mm-hmm. And that's my intention before I do any reading.
Okay.
But, if I hear them, and what it is, my guides have a power with their guides, and they talk to me. Mm-hmm. So they go get answers.
And that's what I like about you. You mentioned you don't interpret it. You just give the message. That's what you're supposed to do as a psychic or medium. You're not supposed to spin it. You're just supposed to give it, because we don't know what is significant to the sitter or to the client, right?
Right. Because sometimes, if a dead person comes in, I'll say, well, I keep seeing this blue crystal ball. Well, we didn't have any of that, blah, blah, blah. I said, I can't help what the dead people tell me.
Yeah.
Or they'll swear that they gave him a necklace. Well, I don't have a necklace. I said, I can't help that. That's what they're telling me.
Right.
And I'll tell them. And if a lot of times I do future stuff, and sometimes people can't concept future, because you're doing future 3 or 4. Well, that ain't right. I don't know what you're talking about. Blah, 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 blah. Well, 5 years later, ta-da! I tell them, if you don't have a clue what I'm talking about, write it down. The more weird it is, it can happen. Yeah. I have no need to be right. My motto is no skin up my nose. Take what I say, take what you need. If you pray about it. You got free will. Nothing's written in concrete. And you can do raspberry at any time. That's my motto.
I've had readings years ago, and I didn't think some of the things they said would ever, I dismissed it. I was like, yeah, right. And here I am living the dream here in Sarasota, Florida. I'll be darned if that didn't happen.
I've been called a crazy woman. I've also been cussed out too.
Yeah. And you also you work there. I've referred people to you that have had problems in their house with ghosty. So I want to thank you for that. That is really a great service. People get a little freaked out when they have ghosts in their house, as I would, where they have poltergeist, activity. And you're the only one I know who does that, and you do it so well and with compassion. So I want to thank you for that.
Well, thank you.
You're great doing that. So let me see who we have here. I have a couple of welcomes. We had Weirder the Better, Jeremy Ryden. I don't know if you've met him. He's our astrology, numerology kind of host. He is fantastic. So he's going to chime in today. We have Tammy and Wood. Kelly, you remind me of my auntie, this girl says. We had somebody from the UK, all the way from England, Julie Brett. Very nice. Welcome to In the Psychic Flow. We're delighted to have you with us tonight. Linnell. Hi, Linnell. How you doing? This is Julie's first time on here. Kelly Jo, when we get questions, I'm going to read them to you.
Okay.
How's that? Jeremy Ryden says, me and Carolan are soul siblings. Yeah, he is like an annoying little brother that I never had. So I'm very grateful to him for that experience. Thank you so much. We have Laura Romero on here, Elizabeth, Jeremy. Let's see. Okay, so let me see who our first question is. All the way from England. Kavita says, hi, Carolan and Kelly Jo. Love your show. Let's see. Tamian Wood says, I'm interested in anything you have for me from anyone crossed over, but would also like to know about anything around my business goals. That's Tamian Wood.
You want me to go first?
Yes, I want you to go. It's your show, dear. I'm only playing backup singer.
Okay. Well, I see you getting an offer with an older fellow and an old client for business. And then you really have two business balls in the air. Also, your grandfather's on your dad's side is with you, and he's the one that helps you do finances. He's showing me numbers. He says you're gonna exponentially make a good profit despite all the stuff going on. That's what he's telling me. Your business is going to start rolling. It'll be rocking and rolling January of 2021. So that's what they're telling me. Hopefully that helped you.
Fabulous. I'm interested in anything from me from any of us over. Boy, that really nailed it. You got all of that question. Thank you, Kelly Jo. That was great.
Welcome.
Thank you, Tamian, for joining us. That's fabulous. Let me see who else we have.
Was that the England person?
No, the England person is Julie Brett. Do you have something for her?
She is going to be able to take a trip in the fall of 2021. And she also is going to change her house. So there's a move-in house within the next 2.5 years.
Wow.
And she'll have an old antique house. England, all the houses are old antiques, but but it won't be a bad haunting. She's going to have ghosts, but they're good ghosts. She can live with them. So it's like a 4-bedroom, 2-bather. And then also she's going to have a girlfriend that she went to school that had red hair visit her when it gets safe to do so. And she's also going to hear from an old friend from elementary school.
Okay, Julie. I know you didn't ask the question.
And she's very, very psychic. She needs to use her psychic abilities.
Okay, Julie.
All right, sorry.
That's okay. Julie, I hope you got all that. Let's see. It was nice of you to join us all the way from England. You got a great reading there from Kelly Jo. Whether you like it, you ask for it or not, you get it. That's the way it goes here. Let's see what else we have. My upcoming art show. Kavita would love a reading about her upcoming art show in October and her love life.
You're going to get commissioned to do a private mural, also a private painting. So you're going to be commissioned to paint something. You also are going to get top money for one of your old paintings that you did 5 years ago. You have it in your gallery. And then you're going to get known on the map. And then you're going to have galleries. I see you at first, because of COVID, you're going to do virtual galleries, I don't know how you do that, but that's just what they're telling me. And you're going to be very successful. And when you die, you will be a well-known painter. And you're going to have a few of your paintings in a museum.
Wow. Kavita, go girl. That was great, Kelly Jo. Wow. See what kind of crazy ass reading she gives? Kelly, you're the bomb. The best.
Well, it just comes in.
I know. We love it. I love the way you just throw that out there. God, you're phenomenal.
And I got goosebumps on that. My hair's standing up. You can't see it. I don't know if I can get close enough.
Yeah.
My hair's standing up.
Okay.
You know.
You're too funny. Let's see. Just here to listen.
And I love helping people and doing this. Thank you for having me on. I just love it when we do this. It's like, ooh.
Yeah, I just tag along. And usually we agree. We're on the same page with things and we're doing a little mini readings, you know. It's very interesting to me that we're always on, well, I would say 90% of the time we're on the same page with that. So Laura Mero's mom is tuning in today. Her name is Irene.
Does she want a reading?
She didn't ask for one, but I'll see if she wants one. We'll see if she wants one.
All right.
What is here's Kimberly. Kimberly Achman. What is the message that Spirit has for me tonight?
Be at peace and breathe. You're going to hit your goals. You just delayed. Let's see. There is schooling. I see books and learning for you. Does she do sales? Because I'm seeing some kind of a sales around her.
Okay.
For work. But there's an upgrade in job. And you're going to get on your feet again. Solidity. You're going to have a lot of, your guides and guardian angels are going to talk to you through dreams. Keep a dream log. You have a prayer that you've been asking for. It will be answered. That's what they say.
Great. When I get feedback from these, Kelly Jo, I will let you know. Okay, so that you have some validation. I know you don't need it, but it's always nice to have.
Thank you.
Let's see. That was Kimberly. Now we have.
I have to tell her she needs eyeglasses.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, I'm done.
Okay. Kimberly, don't forget you need eyeglasses. Elizabeth Urshel would like to know, who is the guy in the Abraham Lincoln top hat that showed himself to my dad at our 200-year-old house and then at our new house that was built?
He followed you. He was the master of the manor of the original house. So if you look up house deeds, you'll find his name, but he was the master of the house.
Wow. And you can validate that. So see, those are good things. Yes.
Go through house deeds. And he was well known. He was a wealthy man, came over from overseas and did big business, but he was a kind soul. And he had it feels like 2 girls and like maybe 2 boys, like 4 kids. And it sounds like he married a lady in her 20s, like Miriam or Mary.
Okay.
There's a Miriam or Mary connected to somewhere.
Well, that'll be easy enough, Elizabeth, to verify that. I think that'll be very helpful for you. It's always nice to know. I would imagine if you're seeing people who they are, you know, in your house, in the spirit world. It's always nice.
1800s.
Okay.
1800s.
Tamian Wood is also. I too am English. Heidi to Universe. That's her tag name. Carolan. COVID put the wrench in my business plan and would love to get some feel of the future from Kelly Jo.
Okay. You're still going to have your boutique business. You're going to be an entrepreneur. but I see you morphing it into more of a traveling thing for right now. Then, not till 2022 of brick and mortar, but you'll be able to travel it. Have you thought of, do you want to do food? I'm seeing food. Would you ever think of doing one of those food trucks or something like that? Because I'm seeing food and I smell sweets like cinnamon rolls and pecan rolls. And I don't know, I could be all wrong, but that's what I feel for you.
Now you're never wrong.
But I smell pecan cinnamon buns.
God, I love those.
Yeah, they're honking.
Let's try some to saying hello. My house 50 years old. Julie Brett. This is here. Oh, Robin McGuire wants you to know you were so great, Kelly Jo.
Thank you.
Let's see. Kavita. Oh, Kavita said, wow, that your reading sounds great. That was about her art show and how she's going to be very well known when she passes. She said, how about a love life? Am I going to have a love life before I go, Kelly Jo?
Yes. You're going to be with a gentleman who's a little bit older. He feels like he's from Greece or Crete, but he lives in America. He's tall, dark, and handsome. He's tall, 6'3". He has the chiseled cheekbones, the thin nose, the really handsome, chiseled face. And you're going to meet him through a friend of a friend.
Wow.
And it could be a long-term relationship. He's old-fashioned. And you'll get to see the great arts of the world. You'll travel once things calm down. You're going to see the art of the world.
Beautiful. We have Amla, AMLA. She's, hi there, Kelly Jo and Carolan. Do you see me meeting like-minded people like me in person or soul tribe people?
You're going to start little. I see you meeting a whole group in like meditation group and like a metaphysical group. And then eventually you'll expand when we can meet and greet each other. But I see you doing it on like a group or something on virtual reality first. And then you'll become friends and go meet and greet other people. I see you even meeting people from other, like New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado, and then you'll make friends and be able to travel and go see each other. Yes, you will.
Very nice. That sounds exciting, Amalia.
Yeah.
Amla. I said Amalia. I don't know why I said that. I'm reading Amla, and then we have someone named Aquarius Yazzie who says, how y'all doing? Do you have any messages from my ancestors?
I see old ancestors like with spears and shields, and they say that you're a very strong warrior. And then I also see your grandma, and she was always cooking. I see big pots of food, and she's always with you, and she comforts you. And then you got a great grandma on your dad's side. She was a little tiny short lady. I mean, no bigger than 4'1" or something like that. And she walked sturdy on there, she was like. And she's with you too. So your grandmas are with you.
Oh, that's very nice. That's got to be comforting, Aquarius. That's nice. Thank you, Kelly Jo. We have Anthony in Graphia. He would love a message. Thank you for joining us, Anthony.
Work. You're good. Business. So it feels like you're going to be offered a business with a family member, and it'll be very successful. So, now I'm confused which way they're going. They're either going from east to west or west to east. They're going across country to move. So that looks like within a year and a half. So, well, I think east to west. That's what I'm getting, I think.
Okay.
Because I saw this way and then that way. So maybe they'll do it this way and then go back. I don't know. But I keep seeing you're going to move across.
Okay. Well, that's pretty exciting. Laura Romero said, yes, her mother, Irene, would love a message.
Oh, you're busy with being the matriarch of the family. You got to do something for you.
So
I also see, is she married? Because if it's falling in love. I keep hearing falling in love. So if she isn't married, she's going to have a beau.
No, I believe she's widowed.
Okay, then you're going to have a beau.
Oh, beau is your boyfriend. Okay.
They're using the old word beau.
Okay, southern term. Okay. Great. Linnell, who's a frequent flyer on all of our shows here on Goldylocks Productions, her girlfriend is here, Fauna, Fauna, who would love a message from Spirit.
I don't know. There's a lady named June, a dead person. I don't know who this is, but June. And then she has her aunt on her dad's side that's with her, and she was like Auntie Mame. So she said that you inherited my genes. So you are going to be the one that is out there. You're sort of fearless. You do what you want to do, and you make a clear path to make it happen. That's what she's telling me.
Very nice. We have, let me give you some comments. Let's see. And some great.
Sorry, I didn't interrupt. And she has a lady that's in a bustled skirt and a parasol. So she has somebody that lived in New York in the 1900s. And that's her mother's side. So
thank you for that. So we just put up Kelly Jo's website again, kellyjoepsychic.com. Please book your reading with her. Check out her talk show, Biscuits and Tea Mystic, on Blog Talk Radio. Let's see if we got some comments here. Getting late news in England. Thanks for tuning in. They're taking these messages, Kelly Jo.
cool.
So that's great. All right. So let me see.
I see somebody wants to know about Indians on their property.
Oh, okay.
Tell them to put tobacco and cornmeal around the perimeter and tell them thank you for letting her stay there.
That's Linnell.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she does have a very heavy American Indian
Totally.
presence. Yeah. Great. Let me see, unless someone's trying to say hello. Debbie Denspear is on here. Reverend Debbie. Do you know her?
At the moment, I can't place.
Okay. She's on here. She's one of those traveling gals who's done a lot of psychic fairs as well. Blessings to you, Deb. You're a great help. You are so great, Kelly Jo. Robin McGuire says.
Thank you.
So she loves it. Let's see. Comedians, fabulous, amazing, love life, ancestor. Okay, what other questions we got? Stay with me here. Jeremy Ryden. He would like to know any messages from spirit, any moves ahead.
Yes, there is a move. That's before the end of the year. It'll be a lot better. And then you're going to get an opportunity that you'll be in a really, really good financial situation where you're going to be offered a good salary and, bonuses and health insurance and all of that. It's corporate, but you go do your thing. And then you're like the head dude guy. I'm sorry, not doo-doo. You do the head guy thing. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay. Jeremy, I also want to throw out for you, you sent me your both books, which are excellent. Please check out Jeremy Ryden's show, his website. He's a spiritual coach as well, soul coach, astrology, numerology. He's got 2 books on there. They're fabulous. I feel a 3rd book for you, Jeremy. That just came in. So good luck with that. I'm trying to finish my first one. Do you have something to add to that, Kelly?
Yeah, he's also going to do a speaking tour.
Oh.
And Canada's going to love him.
Wow. Wow. Very nice.
He has other books in him.
Yeah. Okay, great. Amy Lash is here, Lasch. So I'm concerned about a friend and wondering if there's any advice how I can help her. Amy.
Right now, no. But down the road, be there for her. Because she's not going to listen to you. She's going, la, 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 la.
A lot of that going on.
Now, there was a lady, there's something popped up on my screen, a CV person. I saw CV. Maybe I'm seeing things.
Yes.
She's going to move forward. She's going to get out of her stuck space. It's going to move forward. She's very psychic. She needs to listen to it. Don't poo-poo it, because you're right 99% of the time.
Okay.
And you have somebody named Amelia who's passed on. And it feels like on your dad's side, like 1, 2, 3, 4 generations back. And then you got somebody that came over on a steamer ship and traveled on a steamer ship, because I'm seeing like a 1920s lady with her hair bobbed and like the barrettes and the tap shoes and like the dress, the flapper dress. And she says that you have an old photograph. Somebody in the family has a photo album, and you can find all these old people.
Oh, wow.
And she says that you should do the ancestry. You'll have a kick doing it.
Okay, great advice. Linnell had asked, she was the one that had Indians on her property.
Yeah.
She says, I'm wondering if they, in the past, Indians lived on my property are happy that she's in her tent in that space. I would say yes. Correct?
Yeah, they're not bothering her. She's fine.
Okay. I think so. Like she's like a. They look at her as a caretaker.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Lucky lady. Previous client, I'm waiting to hear. Okay. So Tamian's back on. Oh, let me get back to Kavita a minute. You talked about that sexy Greek Crete guy with her. She says, I will take him. He sounds great. We'll let you know when he comes in. Thanks so much for the reading. Oh, she's loving that. Tamian is saying she's coming back. I do have an older fellow who is a previous client who I'm wanting to hear from about changes to the book I'm working on for him. Glad to hear things will be taking off. So I guess you had given her a reading about an older gentleman, and okay.
Yeah.
So she's confirming that. Anthony and Graphia says, thank you very much.
Welcome.
Great message. Amla says, oh, wow, thank you. Great message. Linnell says her friend Fauna is still smiling and so thankful. Thank you, Kelly Jo. Let's see what else we got. Goodness Gracious is the name that I have here. Anita, I guess that's her tag name. Anita is her name. Would love a message from Spirit. Thank you so much.
Keep moving forward. You got this. Trust yourself and know you got impeccable timing. So do it.
Okay. Whoops. Let me find my... Let me get back to that one.
And then there's a name for her, Elwood. It's a last name.
Okay. Kiki Willett. She's saying, good evening. She guess she had a little trouble getting logged in. She's good evening, Carolan and Kelly Jo. Need some insight. Everything seems to be falling apart around me. My business, my home, my husband wants to start a new business.
You will start a new business. First of all, with your husband, I'd recommend trying marriage counseling first, and you guys got to learn how to fight fair. So, that's all I'm going to say about that on the air. Let's see. And nothing's falling apart. Everything that doesn't serve you for your highest good is being taken away, not a punishment. And then other things will be replaced. So if something doesn't serve your soul, it's going to go bye-bye. So that's where you're at. And you're going to be okay. And you'll probably you'll have to get like the name and the domain name and all that stuff. And I see you doing originally online, and then you'll do brick and mortar later. And that looks like late October, November of 2021.
Great. Let's see. Linnell has another person with her. Her other girlfriend just showed up, Mimi. She would love to hear from Spirit if time permits.
She's like a gypsy. She travels. And she needs to be her own boss, an entrepreneur.
Okay.
She has a lady on her mom's side that was way back, and she was like an artist in theater and all that way back, like Shakespearean time. And then she also has a lady that was in like the 1800s too, that was a pianist, a long, elegant neck, her hair up, and there's a lot of music around her. So that was a great grandma. So there you go.
Wow. Fabulous. Okay, Mimi. Junior Gemmel. Hi there, he says. Is there anything for my future, please and thanks? Junior.
Well, he's thinking about starting a family. I hear family loud and clear. When he does have kids, he'll have two. And it feels like twins could run in the family. And he's the type of guy that gets his ducks in a row, And He'll probably end up having 3 or 4 kids. I'm seeing 3 solids and 1 going in and out. So that might be a later on one. So,
Okay.
and he's very good with technical things. I've seen he has analytical mind. So he has to do something that's analytical in work.
Okay. Thank
Like
you, Junior.
IT or whatever,
Okay. Thank you, Junior, for joining us tonight. Love to have the guys. John McKenney, my writing, Sammy, tribe genetics, spirit. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
I don't know either. So if you have anything,
you're doing a book. If you're doing a book, you're going to do a book. And is it on the tribe genetics? I don't know what that is, but you're very psychic and aware. You need to follow it. And you also are going to, one of your books is going to be like a study of human nature and sociology and all that stuff. And you're going to put it in a book. And it's for this generation now. So it's going to be science-based, and also that's what I can get. Your grandfather on your mom's side is with you, and you also have people that were in the military. So it looks like, so I don't know if he had Army people or not, because I've seen green uniforms. So it looks like Army. Okay. So some of his dead people are around there too. So, but yes, you are going to do that.
Wow. Great. Kathy Bray is asking, hi, what's coming up soon, if anything? I got to go up this. My list is getting so big here.
Okay, well, we're going. Everything's going to level off for you. And you're going to feel the most peaceful you felt in forever. And you have like a neat calmness coming over you. And you have an opportunity that you would never have taken, but take it. Say yes to opportunities. Don't say no, because you're going to expand your corral or your box. You're going to get out of your box. There you go.
Wow. Good deal. Thank you so much for that. Good deal, John. Kathy, excuse me. Now, let's see where we're at. Tamian Wood is asking for a friend. You already read Tamian, but asking for a friend. Her mother had been on hospice since December and suffers. Do you see a time when she will be released from pain?
Yeah, it's real soon. She's between the worlds. She's half in and half out. She's in the river, the river of death, going back and forth. I hear a gentleman with dark hair, 5'11", T-shape is going to come get her. And I also hear sister. So, okay. And then mom and dad's going to come fetch her. Usually I have 4 or 5 people come get you.
Nice.
So it's very short,
Yeah. Okay.
Mine is between God and that soul, but it's short.
Okay. Thank you for doing that. Let me. Yeah.
See it this way.
Okay. Sarah and Graphia, we read Anthony. She would love a message as well, please.
You're going to center and balance yourself more than you ever have. Your psychicness is going to be 100% right. You need to live in the country. You can't live in the city because you absorb too much chaos. And you can't live up in the air. You'll be like, you won't be able to center and balance. and you're going to do unconventional work, and that'll be proposed to you next spring, like May. So that's what I'm seeing. And I see 2 kids around her. I see little girls. I don't see boy. I see 2 girls.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Sarah, for joining us tonight. CV wants to thank you, Kelly Jo. She said, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For your reading. Amy said, thank you so much. Kathy, we got, okay, wait a minute. Laura Warnillo. She would love to hear from her daughter who is in spirit.
Did you just paint something? She's talking about painting, changing the color. So she's letting you know that. And she says, I come to you in dreams, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
And she also says, I'm growing over here. I'm learning and I'm growing. She's showing me a giant number 2. So, and then she's also showing me red roses. So there's an anniversary of some sort coming up. And then she's showing me a beloved little necklace and bracelet. So did she have such a thing? That's what I'm seeing. Happy, happy, happy. I see happy. I hear her laughing and running. I hear her running and laughing. So.
Did she, Kelly Jo, tell me if this is for this young spirit, for Laura's daughter, I assume is young.
Okay.
I got this mermaid tail go past, this beautiful mermaid tail.
Yep.
Would that be her?
Sparkles. It has sparkles.
Yes, it has sparkles. It's beautiful. Yeah. And I'm just getting a whoosh. Went right
switched by. I saw it too, yes.
Okay. Thank you. I wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy. Thank you very much. So there you go, Laura. And Amy says, thank you. Goodness gracious had said, I forget what her name is now. Is Elwood a name of someone coming in around her? Remember you had said the name Elwood.
Yes, it's an alive person. Yes, it's the last name of somebody.
Okay, great. She just wanted me a little clarification there. Kathy, we got. Oh, okay. John's question, when he asked about Sammy Genetics, whatever that is, said he just discovered Sammy Genetics from adoption. So, okay, I don't know. I'm just going to, he says unknown to me. He doesn't know what it is. Okay.
Nothing that'll kill you.
Okay.
We
don't know what that is. Okay. No. Amy Serena, I would like more clarity on how to do food education to help others, or what is my life purpose? Age 58 and just feeling unaccomplished.
Well, get your degree and then you'll be able to be a dietitian.
Okay. Amy, let me tell you, don't feel unaccomplished at 58. It's just starting, hon. Sometimes we had to do what we had to do to make a living, raise kids or whatever we had to do, or keep somebody else happy. You're approaching the age that it's all about you now. So I'm just going to spit that out because I feel compelled to tell you that. So good luck, Amy. Don't worry.
I see her working in a co-op with like 4 other women. There's 5.
Okay. Let's see. John McKenzie said, thank you. Grace. Thank you so much. Kathy Bray said, thank you. How are we doing on time? Okay, we're doing okay. Chanel Holmes Robinson. My auntie just passed a few months ago. Is there something she wants me to do or know about?
Well, let her know that she's at peace and that she's come to you in dreams. She came to you in a dream.
Okay.
And she wants you to know you're loved and you're safe. You're okay. Because you're real psychic yourself.
Okay.
She said, don't forget to say your prayers before you go to sleep. That helps protect you.
You know, I have Kiki Willett on here. Thank you, Chanel, for joining us tonight. Kiki said, thank you for the positive. I understand. She said, but to her husband, it's not marriage counseling per se. He has Alzheimer's. So I think the combativeness you had seen, and I think that goes with the Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
So she might need some counseling how to deal with him.
Okay.
I think that's what you're getting.
All right.
Sarah Ingraffia said, thank you very much. It's your reading was helpful. Let's see. Goodness gracious, says Kelly, your readings are incredibly detailed and accurate. What a gift you have. Yes, she does. Kelly Jo is amazing. Thank you so much. Love and light. Thank you so much. Kelly, do you do healing sessions?
Yes.
Okay. So check out Kelly Jo's website, kellyjopsychic.com. And on there explains everything that
I was
she
a
does.
massage therapist for
Oh, that's right. Yes, you were. Yes, I forgot about that.
20 years.
So yes, check that out.
And you can send energy anywhere.
Okay.
You don't have to be in their presence. Just like you can do readings all across the world. You don't have to be there.
Okay. Thank you, ladies. You said John McKenzie was bringing up, he's laughing because we didn't know what he was talking about, the ancestry thing. He said he did the ancestry genetics DNA test, and he always felt a connection to the American tribes, only to find out that the Sami is about 39% from Norway region and 61% Scotland. So maybe what your attraction to this tribes are, maybe past life. I don't know, Kelly. What do you think?
Yes, very much so. And he was a Scot in another lifetime.
Okay.
He did the Scottish Wars.
Yes. He's a very Scottish guy. I think we got a lot of people. Thank you for everybody is very happy with their words of wisdom for you. Kelly Jo, what's your favorite? You do so many things in the psychic and paranormal and mediumship arena. What's your favorite thing to do? What's your favorite?
It's my jam. I love readings.
Doing readings like this?
Yeah.
Or
I love that.
You have an unusual reading style in that you will say you have one price and it goes this long or this long, right?
I mean, however long energy runs. And I tell them I'm worth every penny, and I give you pages and pages and pages and pages.
Yeah. Okay. And you've been in doing psychic work for how long? You've been psychic all your life, right?
Been doing it since 16.
Okay. You used to do more paranormal investigations,
right?
Years ago, and
Yes.
now I think you're still looking for people to go with. You would still love to do.
Yes, I'd still love to do that. I got to find people. Can't go by myself. Won't do that.
Yeah.
And I'd love to find a group to work with and do a show. So hey, if somebody wants to contact me and want to do a show.
Yeah.
I want paranormal investigators that you can confirm what I see.
And you've done.
That's my dream. I want to do that.
And you've done psychic archaeology.
Oh yeah, that is fun. Finding archaeological digs and then have them dig it up. That is so cool.
And you're seeing what's in the ground?
Yes. Did work on iron crosses way back in Arizona with my friend Steve. And they were so old, they would have predated Christ.
Wow.
So they made us cover it up. It's like, never mind.
That's amazing.
It was awesome. It was really neat.
And
And I
you-
also helped find mummified little bodies in caves in Arizona too. They were like little tiny people. They still had their hair and their eyelashes, and they were just mummified from the dry air. There was a mama, a dad, and a baby.
Oh,
And that was so cool. And it's like I worked at a hotel, motel, bar, and grill, and I freaked the girls out because Kelly can see, but she's not in there. She's seeing,
mhm.
you know, because they'd see me go search. It's like, "Ugh." But that was so cool. And they looked just like, you know, what I told them, you know, because that's remote viewing. I can do that.
Right. And you've also helped work with police on a couple of some murder
Yes.
cases.
But being able to give the family closure is such an honor.
Mhm.
You know, it's just really neat to do that. And then to give the soul and the spirit that's had stuff happen to it, let them rest too.
Yes. With and you also, I was talking about this during my class, the difference between, you're one of the examples, I think I mentioned you in my class, that does paranormal, does mediumship, does all of it, where I kind of stay more to working with grieving families and working with people who've made their transition. When you see people in a house or something that is like, I would consider paranormal, do you cross them? Do you help them cross
Yeah.
over?
Always. Yep. I tell them, look, you know, you're passed on. You need to go to light through light. You know.
And what's the reason people in spirit will hang on like that, Kelly?
Loving it. Sometimes you can cohabitate. They don't want to be crossed over.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes they've had a trauma. You know. Sometimes they are attached to it because of events in the area, like there'll be land ghosts, like say there was like a fire or an explosion or some kind
Trauma.
of disaster, you know, that's a land ghost.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it's still a soul that's trapped. Murder, you know, stuff like that too.
Yeah. And that right before the beginning of the show, we were talking with our producer, Tiffany Michelle White. You had mentioned, I said, what did you want to talk about? If we have time, what did you want to talk about? And you had a message. What was your message about? Get along with each other, get
We need
along.
to all get along with each other and have more empathy and love.
Beautiful, beautiful message. That's fabulous. Thank you, Kelly Jo. Biscuits and Tea Mystic on Blog Talk Radio, kellyjopsychic.com. Check out her events and what she's up to. Kelly has a lot of experience in this realm of professional practitioners. I would say she's top notch. So I hope that you will check out her website and her show. She does a lot of readings on her shows on Blog Talk. So if you can't get to me, and because I have guests on or something, get over to Kelly Jo's show and make sure you get on that. Start dial up, man. And it's radio, so you don't have to put, you don't have to be on TV. It's great. So you just call in, and you don't have to put makeup on or anything. Just pick up the phone and dial Kelly Jo Psychic, and she'll be glad to help you. Thank you, Kelly Jo, for joining.
Thanks for having me. And check out Carolan's master class. She's the bomb. She's a great teacher.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that. And just a couple of announcements. Let me get back to my page. Next week, by the way, please join us in the Psychic Flow. We have Jeremy Ryden, who is a guest on here tonight, and he's a show host. He's going to join me. Miss Melissa Parks. I couldn't get Melissa Parks out. She will be joining me as well. That's next week. So please jump on. The three of us will be on. So I hope that you will converse with us. They're both great at doing some spot on readings. So we hope that you will do that. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell on YouTube channel. Also, I just wanted to bring up my website, carolancarey.com. Hope you will consider me your spirit connection. I hope to see you Saturday. Jump on in the master classes for the price of a cup of coffee once a month. You can join all of our classes and events, and it's a fun time. So there's some really big Spirit Circle events coming. Really going to enjoy it. So I hope that you will jump on there. Also, I hope you will all join me tonight and tomorrow for remembrance of all of those people that we have lost on 9/11, 19 years ago. This will be the anniversary tomorrow. So I hope that you will join me in prayer, remembering the victims, their families, and our first responders. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. Thank you, Kelly Jo. It's great being with you.
Good night. Thank you, everybody.
Have a good night.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP patron. Receive exclusive access to live stream special and other epic perks. Join the Goldylocks Productions VIP community today.